Hello, it's EXC98 here, and I'm not gonna do a review. In fact, I don't even feel like doing an opening to my videos. Um, I feel kind of oppressed by my own kind of people, my own, I guess, community. The community that I consider to be nerds. Nerds, the people that log on and look up video games and and reviews on their favorite action figures or comic books or how to reroute a computer or how to do all these sort of different things. Those people. Um, the people that actually have a deep thought about things they care about, who do not give a crap about what other people think about them. Those people I come to really respect for what they do. And I feel like I'm being knocked for being myself. Um, Let me just say, people, I don't consider myself to be the norm. I don't consider myself to be somebody who everybody likes. I mean, that's the thing. Uh, with people, you either like them or you don't. And if you don't, leave them alone because clearly they're not your people. Um, I don't know. When you go to clearly, if you're looking up the videos that I make, you're a nerd because I don't mean to offend anybody, but I consider what I do to be nerdy because I consider myself to be a nerd. And giving you a small, itty bitty piece of my life is pretty good. I mean, I feel good about what I do. And in the end, when I rewatch the videos, I go, yeah, that's not bad. That's me. But not everybody's the same. So when other people see me, they're like, "Oh, that's just wrong. What she does is wrong. Uh, how how the act is wrong. Oh, wait, what you just said was wrong. That's totally incorrect. I'm not a walking encyclopedia. I I do not know everything in the world. There's some things that I'm not always correct. I do not script these people. This is just right off the top of my head. I don't think about what I'm going to say before I do it. This is just me. In all my awkwardness and glory. Take it all in. Uh, I don't know. I think of myself as a complete nerd. And clearly, like I said, if you're looking this up, you're kind of a nerd too. So why hate on me? And if you don't like it, just back out. Simple as that. I don't dislike anything. If I don't like it on YouTube, then I don't dislike it because it's not my business. I just get out. Um, I don't like to write really mean, nasty comments towards people. I really don't. Don't like conflict. Yes, I like studying conflict, but I don't personally like conflict. But when I when I log on here, I this has been a really good experience. I'm getting to talk to people halfway across the country. I'm getting to talk to people all the way across the world. And I'm opening up my life a little bit here. I'm showing you my room. I'm showing you my room. I'm showing you a little bit of my personality. Um, I, t- I take you in and basically I show you what I'm like. And if you don't like it, back off. I get enough of that already. Just back off. I don't know. Um, and it's not just it's not just politically correct people that get on my nerves. It's it's not just people on YouTube. I've had a lot of nice people too. I've had a lot of good people talk to me, and I really do enjoy it. Um, it's not just what's on the internet either. It's people too. It's the way people are. People judge all the time. You do it, I do it. I don't even realize it. I try to correct myself about it. Like, when I judge people, I go, no, no, maybe, maybe that person, ugh, maybe that person has a legitimate reason for what they're doing. Maybe it's a weird reason, but it's them. Maybe it's a non-logical reasons, but it's them. And I try not to judge that much. And if I do judge, then I take it back. I try to. The only time I ever do judge is when somebody gives me a reason to. Like if you're just some person that maybe knows me and you be a total jerk to me, I'm gonna label you. Yeah, if you're mean and bitchy and rude, I'm gonna label you because you've given me reason to. But when people judge and they don't even take the when people judge and dislike you and you're like all trying to have a conversation with them and they're like nah, uh-huh, uh-huh, and texting at the same time, it's like, hello, uh-huh, uh-huh, yeah, uh-huh, yeah. It's like, and you wonder why, and I really do wonder why you hate me if if you don't even give me the chance to at least talk to you without every 5 seconds having to answer a text or sit there and move your thumbs. Ooh, this is so recreational. Woo! But then I can't really talk because I play video games. It's like, woo! Yeah. But I'm not a very social person. I hate those people that you just see in Walmart and they're like this. Uh-huh. Why? In the, like, I've seen people stand there for like 10 minutes in the same spot in the electronics section and just go, ooh, and sit there in the same spot. It's like they're so preoccupied by this. They can't even walk over to a different spot and do what they were doing before. I hate texting. I cannot stand it. I have a phone, but I can't stand it. I honestly hate texting. I wish there was no such thing as it. I wish it was never made. Partly because most of my friends text, and when I try to give them a call, because I actually like to talk to the person, because sometimes I don't like to put things in words, or like in writing words, partly because I'm not the best speller, and if you know what I mean, you out there, that person will get that joke if they're watching this, but, yeah, I don't like texting, and I don't like how everybody else has evolved to this way that I gotta type everything out to say something. It's not a good way to keep relationships. I I wouldn't know about that, but my friends have relationships with other people, and I watch them And it's like they'll be sitting there in front of me and I'm trying to talk to them, and like they're talking to their girlfriend or boyfriend, going mm-hmm, and ignoring me at the same time. But then when we're standing in front of their girlfriend or boyfriend, they're like so awkward and pushed away from the other person. And it makes me wonder, like, you can't build relationships over that. I mean, technology has made it so easy for people to talk to others. There's nothing like just sitting down and having a good face to face conversation with another human being, instead of staring at a computer screen and just talking. Because you get pretty brave behind those computer screens and you say crap and you say all sorts of stuff that you might regret or you might just didn't think of. It's like I'm sure all of you have known the internet dating kind of joke. Um, this guy says he's like 5'2", looks like a supermodel, and has a chiseled jaw and black curly hair. He's tan and skinny and muscly. It's like, but then and then the girl says that same thing too. She says that she's like a supermodel. And then they come to meet each other and it's like awkward. I didn't nah, I didn't no, I don't this is an off day for me. I didn't put on my makeup or something. No, I don't normally look like this. It's like no. Uh you, you can't build relationships over technology. And I don't know, sometimes technology can be a good thing, but then I think people become socially awkward because of technology. Um, I'm just gonna put that out there. I've never been shy. I've never considered myself shy. I've moved from so many places around the country, and every time I moved to a different school, I'd have to start over being the awkward new kid that nobody ever likes to relate to, and nobody ever comes up to talk to me. But I always go up to people. I always try to be nice to people, always try to meet new people. I'm always the one to go up to the new kid, even in school, and go, hi, come over, sit here. Hi, how you doing? What's your name? Uh-huh. Shake hands and whatnot. But technology makes you very socially awkward. Um, it really does. Uh, and I'm afraid, for the for the next couple of generations, like what's gonna happen when I have kids? Is the whole is even school gonna be over that? And that reminds me, what speaking of school and books and textbooks, what gets me is what I don't understand Kindles, or the Nooks. Um, I don't like those because I like to physically have a book. I like to have this big long chunk of paper in my hands and with printed words on it and read it. That's me because then when I have it later, I can just go back to it, pull it out, and show you it. But with those devices, I get it saves trees. And for those of you that are environmentally freaked out, I guess, if you're freaked out by global warming, I guess I'm not. I'm not saying that there might not be. I don't know. I don't know. Don't say anything. Please don't. But, I get it saves paper, but there's nothing like having a big library that you're just proud of and that you could show people. And you may be just sitting down talking, and like they see you have a book on your shelf, and then back to the social thing, and they go, "Hey, I've read that book." Da, 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 and then you have this big long conversation, and suddenly become friends or something. Um, but that I don't like where technology is going with books. I think absolutely we should have paper books. I'm not saying technology is a bad thing. In fact, you know what? I know I would love to be a rapper, but that's not realistic. I'm not saying it's not possible, but it's not realistic. I would most likely actually be love to be a computer programmer or even a game developer because I'm fascinated by computers. They just because really any monkey can work a computer. It's not that hard to figure out. Computers are very they're interesting and technological, but they're they're just neat. They're cool. But I do think that with technology where it is okay, have you ever seen like pictures of the future or like even in futuristic movies or the other day I was sitting there with my mom and she showed me this email that she had got. It was I forget it, but it was display glass and you could touch it like an iPad and you can move things around and screens and like even when you're brushing your teeth in the morning, a screen would pop up on the mirror saying hi. Okay, again back to the social thing. I would go nuts if I had a screen in front of my face everywhere I looked. If I looked into a mirror just to check maybe does my hair look right? Oh, well, that's not a problem. I wear hats. But just for instance like that, and then all of a sudden a screen pops up. Hi! Mirror 2000 version 2.33 point something welcome and like all of that. That would drive me nuts. And I don't know. And have you ever noticed like how boring the background looks? Just like it's all white or gray. It just looks so boring and depressing. Like, look at my room. My room's a very good example of this. My room is so colorful. I've got, like, the green walls and tons of thousands of posters, I guess, and a blue wall, and my room's kind of messy at the moment. Sorry about that. And, like, all of this crap all over my room, and that's personal stuff. And if you've ever seen like pictures of the future, none of that stuff looks personal, and it looks pretty boring and dull. And I don't know. Have you ever, if you've ever played Halo Reach? I was playing that the other day, and I noticed that the civilian homes, uh, they were kind of bland, and like the architecture was bland. It had nothing interesting or intriguing to it. But that's our vision, clearly, as humans, of the future, and if that's the vision of everybody, I'm afraid maybe that might be it. Um, Whatever happened to class in architecture? I like um, architecture that looks fancy and all done up. It just, wow, it's like a piece of art right there. I like little designs and art pieces inside of the building. Everywhere you look is a greatly immense detail that people put in work into and blood, sweat, and tears into. And that's what makes me appreciate things better. But I don't know. Uh, I hope that's not how things end up. That would that would depress me. Um, oh my, we're almost at 20 minutes now. I'm sorry if I bored you. Uh, I might just log out. I don't know if I'll ever post this. Eh, might just be kind of a fun video, I guess. Uh, okay. Uh, Yixi98 signing off.